हे गाइस व्हाट्सअप, क्या हाल चाल? तो कैसे हो आप सब? तो यार अभी हम एनसीईआरटी सॉल्यूशन फिजिकल वर्ल्ड का लेकर आए हैं जो एक्सरसाइज है, ठीक है। तो हम नई एनसीईआरटी से लेकर आए हैं, ठीक है। पुरानी वाली में जो है पुरानी वाले से बेहतर है यार, नई वाली भी, ठीक है। तो हमने देखा भाई साहब, जो नई वाली एनसीईआरटी है उसमें 3 क्वेश्चन कट गया है। ये पुरानी वाली एनसीईआरटी से शायद 3 क्वेश्चन कट गया है एक्सरसाइज वाला। उसका पता नहीं इम्पोर्टेंस है या नहीं है, तो हम लोग उसको नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है। तो चलो, हम लोग नई वाली एनसीईआरटी से एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो चलो करते हैं। फिजिक्स चैप्टर 1 फिजिकल वर्ल्ड, ठीक है। तो ये एक्सरसाइज है, इसमें जो क्वेश्चन है वही हम लिए हैं, ठीक है। ये हम न्यू एनसीईआरटी कर रहे हैं। तो चलो, फिजिक्स चैप्टर 1 फिजिकल वर्ल्ड, क्वेश्चन नंबर 1। सम ऑफ द मोस्ट प्रोफाउंड स्टेटमेंट्स ऑन द नेचर ऑफ साइंस हैव कम फ्रॉम अल्बर्ट आइंस्टीन, one of the greatest scientists of all time. What do you think did Einstein means when he said the most incomprehensible things about the world is that it is compressible? Answer: the physical world around is full of different complex natural phenomena, so the world is incompressible, but with the help of study and observation, it has been found that all these phenomena are based on some basic physical law, and so this compressible. Question number 2. Every great physical theory starts as a heresy and in a dogma. Give some example from the history of science of validity of this insensitive remarks. Answer: the statement above is true. Validity of this incisive remark can be validated from the example of moment of inertia. It statement that the moment of inertia of a body depends on its energy, but according to Einstein's mass energy relation is equal to mc square. Energy depends on the speed of the body. Question number 3. Politics is the art of the possible. Similarly, science is the art of the soluble. Explain this beautiful amorphism on the nature and practice of science. Answer: it is well known that to win over votes, politicians would make anything and everything possible, even when they are least sure of the same. And in science, the various natural phenomena can be explained in the term of some basic laws. So, as politics is the art of possible, similarly, science is the art of the soluble. Question number 4. Through India, tough India now has a large base in science and technology, which is fast expanding. It is still a long way from realizing its practical of becoming a world leader in science. Names some important factors which, in your view, have hindered the advancement of science in India. Answer: some important factors in our view which have hindered the advancement of science in India are: proper funds are not arranged for the development of research work and laboratories. The labs and scientific instruments are very old and outdated. Most of the people in India are uneducated and highly traditional. They don't understand the importance of science. There is no proper employment opportunity of the science educated person in India. There are no proper facility for science education in schools and colleges in India. Question number 5. No physicist has ever seen an electron. Yet all physicists believe in the existence of electron. An intelligent but superstitious man advances this analogy to uh, argue that ghosts exist even though no one has seen one. How will you refute his argument? Answer: no physicist has even seen an atom, but there are practical evidence which prove the presence of electron. Their size is so small, even powerful microscope find it difficult to measure their size, but still its effect could be tested. One on the other end, there is no phenomena when can be explained on the basis of existence of ghost. Our sense of sight and hearing are very limited to observe the existence of both, so there is no comparison between the two given cases. Question number 6. The shell of crabs found around the particles coastal location in Japan seem mostly to resemble the legendary face a samurai. Give, Given below are two explanations of this observation of this observed fact. Which of these strikes you as a scientific explanation? A. A tragic sea accident several centuries ago driven a young samurai as a tribute to his bravery. Nature, through its inscriptable ways, immortalized his face by imprinting it on the crab shell in that area. B. After the sea tragedy, fisherman in that area, in a gesture of honor to their dead hero, let free any crab shells cast by them which accidentally had a shape resembling the face of a samurai. Consequently, the particular shape of the crab shell survived longer, and therefore in course of time the shape was genetically propagated. This is an example of evolution by artificial selection. Notes this interesting illustration taken from Carl Sagan's The Cosmos Night Lights, the facts that often strange and inexplainable facts which on the first sight appear supernatural actually turn out to have simple scientific explanations. Try to think out other example of the kind. Answer: explanation B is correct. Is a scientific example of observed fact. B is here. Yes, it is right. Question number 7. The Industrial Revolution in England and Western Europe more than 2 centuries ago was triggered by same key scientific and technology advances. What were these advances? Answer: more than 2 centuries ago, England and Western Europe invented steam engine, electricity, theory of gravitation, and the explosive steam engine help them in the field of heat and thermodynamics. Theory of gravitation in the field of motion and making gun and cannons cannons. These, these progresses brought about industrial revolution in England and Western Europe. Question number 28. It is often shared that the world is white, witnessing now a second industrial revolution which will transform the society as radically as did the first list. Same key contemporary areas of science and technology which are responsible for this revolution. Answer: some of the key some of the key contemporary areas of science and technology which may transform the society radically are development of super fast computers, internet, and tremendous advancement in information technology, development in biotechnology, development of superconducting material at room temperature, development of robots. Question number 9. Attempt to formulated your moral view on the practice of science. Imagine yourself stumbling upon a discovery which has great academic interest but is certain to have nothing but dangerous consequence for the human society. How, if at all, will you resolve your dilemma? Dilemma. Your dilemma. Answer: in our view, a type of discovery which is of great academic interest but harmful for human society should not be made public, because science is for society and society is not for science. Question number 10. Science, like any knowledge, can be put to good or bad use depending on the user. Give below are some of the applications of sciences. Formulate your view on whether the particular application is good, bad, or something that cannot be so clearly categorized. A television for eradication of illiteracy and for mass communication of news and ideas. Good. B. Parental sex determination. Bad. Computers for increases in work efficiency. Good. D. Putting artificial satellite into orbits around the earth. Good. E. Development of nuclear weapon. Bad. F. Development of new and powerful technology of chemical and biological warfare. Bad. H. Purification of water for drinking. Good. I. Plastic surgery. Good. J. Cloning. Good. Question number 11. India has had a long and unbroken tradition of great scholarship in mathematics, astronomy, linguistics, logic, and ethics. It in parallel with this, several superstitious and obfuscations altitude and practice flourished in our society and unfortunately continue even today among many educated people too. How will you use your knowledge of science to develop strategy to counter these attitudes? Answer: Poverty and poverty and illiteracy are the two major factors which make people superstitious in India. So, to remove the superstitious and obscurantist attitude, we have to first overcome these factors. Everybody should be educated so that one can have scientific attitude. Knowledge of science can be put to use to prove people's superstitious wrong by showing them the scientific logic behind everything happening in our world. Question number 12. Tough the law gives women equal status in India. Many people hold unscientific view on a woman's innate nature, capacity and intelligence, and in practice give them a secondary status and role. Demolish this view using scientific argument and by quoting example of great women in science and other spheres, and pursued yourself and other that given equal opportunity women are on par with men. Answer. Some people in our society have the view that women do not have the innate nature, capacity and intelligence. To demolish this view, there are many examples of women who have proven their ability in science and other fields. Madam Curie's Mother Teresa, Indira Gandhi, Margaret Thatcher, Rani Lakshmi Bai, Florence Nightingale are some examples. So in this era, women are definitely not behind men in any field. Question number 13. It is more important to have beauty in the equation of physics that to have them agree with experiment. The great British physicist P.A.M. Dirac held this view, criticized this statement, look out for some equation and result in this book which strike you as beautiful. Answer. An equation which agree with the experiment must also be simple and hence beautiful. We have some simple and beautiful equation in physics such as E is equal to mc square energy of light, E is equal to h nu energy of a photon, K is equal to half mb square kinetic energy of a moving particle, Pe is equal to mgh potential energy of a body at rest, W is equal to F into D work done. All have some dimension. One experiment show dependency of energy and energy on speed. The other show dependency on frequency and displacement. That's the beauty of the equation in physics coming from different experiments. तो यहाँ पर हम लोग का खत्म हो रहा है यार, ठीक है।